was a glorious evening at Shelburne Park on Saturday night as two major competitions came to a conclusion. Of course, the Stayers Classic, the Corn Cuchulainn, was very much the feature, although there was also huge interest in the Shelburne Champion 550. Two wonderful contests in store. Let's join them on parade for the final of the Shelburne Champion 550 before we take in the Corn Cuchulainn. Runners now on parade for the final of the Shelburne Champion 550. In red is Jack's Little Thing, trained by Graham Holland for the Pillar Syndicate, a talented son of Drubby, Sydney and Limini. Next in blue, Deadly Destroyer, most impressive in the semis, trained by Carol Ramsbottom for Gary Hannon, the son of Drubby's Jet and Cruel Intentions. If he gets loose, he'll have a big say. Trap 3 is Fast Fit Paddy for John Quinn and Paul Horrig, trained by Declan McDonough, a son of Ballymac Vic and Rossmold Marta. He's won 4 of his 16 starts, has impressive form here at Shelburne. Next in 4 is Ballymac Merlin, a kennel companion to the hot favourite Ballymac Ariel, one of 2 runners for Liam Dowling, a son of Vulturi and Ballymac Bell. He really is progressing into a very talented performer. 5 Stories Pee-wee, a powerhouse, trained by Mert Lahey for Gavin O'Mahony, a son of Overlimit and Kitty's Box. None will be finishing faster. And out in 6 is the superstar Ballymac Ariel, owned and trained by Liam Dowling, this daughter of Ballymac Bulger, and Ballymac Cameo was simply stunning in the semi-finals. If repeating that form, she'll take some stopping. Runners in traps for the final of the Champion 550. In 1, Jack's Little Thing. 2, Deadly Destroyer. 3, Fast Fit Paddy. 4, Ballymac Merlin. 5, Stories Pee-wee. And 6 is Ballymac Ariel. Racing, good start with Ariel. She takes a bump from Stories Pee-wee, and it's 2. Deadly Destroyer has cleared him into the opening corner. He's on by 3.5 lengths, 2 in second. 3, Fast Fit Paddy. Ballymac Ariel in traffic again. She won't be winning, but Deadly Destroyer most certainly will be. He's on by 5-6 lengths. In second is 3, Fast Fit Paddy. In 1, Jack's Little Thing. But they're all chasing shadows as Deadly Destroyer is clear around the final turn for Carol Ramsbottom and Gary Hannon. Deadly Destroyer, a champion in the Shelburne Champion 550. Second was 3, Fast Fit Paddy. Stories Pee-wee finishing fast in third. The winning time 29:36. Foot perfect from Deadly Destroyer. Result of the Shelburne Champion 550. First was Trap 2, Deadly Destroyer, away and gone. Second, Trap 3, Fast Fit Paddy, and back in third was Trap 5, Stories Pee-wee.
We're here with the happiest man in Ireland, let alone Shelburne Park, Carl Ramsbottom. He's some dog.
Lovely dog. Lay Robert, lay with that, you know what I mean? Good final again, as I always say. He had to ping out with the draw he had. It was a little bit of a draw beforehand. But look, he done it right. He's a good little dog. He's only 2.5. He's just been in the Project X final, third in the Project X final, behind looking in the Con Kirby. So he's a good little dog, you know. He won the London on race last year and where he started off in Cork. So, you know, it's a great fun out. I'm delighted with him. Delighted with the owner, Gary Hannon, and, you know, the breeder, Brian Dylan, and a good friend of mine from Kilkenny, the Bangor Dylan called him. You know, he told me this is a really good dog, and Bangor was dead right. You know, he's a right dog. So I'm delighted for everybody, all the Dylan family, the whole lot, my own family. Delighted for everybody. Great.
The first night we were chatting before racing, and you fancied him, and he managed to win despite stumbling that night, and that's a good sign of a dog.
Yeah, he won the first night. He ran flat the second night, Rob, and I was a bit disappointed the second night. You know, we found nothing wrong with no problems. We freshened him up for the week. He came back last week and he won last week, and we know he's a good dog. But look, I can't tell you when they're not machines. The fella says that everyone like human beings that have off nights, and you know, all you can do is once they come off sound, dust yourself off and go again. You know, that's it. Once your dog comes off sound in any track, whether it's here, Kilkenny, any track, he can go again. He can go to war again the next night. You know.
And as you said, you were in Limerick with him. You were in Clonmel with him. He was sort of hitting the crossbar.
Yeah.
What a way to do tonight.
Yeah, he has. You know, he's been in them. You know, we know from when he came out of unracing Cork, he's been in open company. He was in the Gold Cup here in January. He was. So he's been in open company all along. You know, he's a handy little dog. He's only 70-pound weight, but you know, he gives it his all. He's a genuine dog and a joy to train. Again, as I say, back to Brian Dyle, who bred the dog and reared the dog, done a great job rearing the dog. Dog came to me. You know, as I always say, it's easy to train these good dogs. You get the dogs, they do all the hard work. You know, all I do is put the strap on them and bring them to the track. You know, it's easy to do that. When you have the dog, you know, it's easy training.
You're doing more than that. Handy little dog, but no doubt all systems go for an Irish Derby now.
Yeah, all systems go. You know, again, as I say, I'm delighted for Gary Hannon. He buys plenty of dogs. You know, he puts his money in his pocket, gives the money for the dogs. easy man to train for, never questions anything you do and leaves it to yourself to do, and delight for Gary, I said it's good. We're kind of due this one. Said we're third in the prize stakes, we're unlucky in the prize stakes. We thought we might win the Kirby and it didn't happen. So nice little final to win. Great race, the Ballymac Earl bitch is super bitch. She missed it a bit tonight. Didn't see a replay yet, but she missed it a bit tonight and didn't get from where he got away. You know what I mean? But super field it was, and you switch them dogs around next week, different story again, Rob.
It's good the bar's open because I think the drinks are on you.
Well, we might head back near home. My dad is 91. He's watching at home in my own house. He's watching his hello to him. He was here last night. He did said he would watch it tonight on RGB TV. Great coverage. So we might meet him on the way home later on.
An overdue win. Well done.
Thanks, Robert. Thank you.
Runners now on parade for the final of the 2021 Corn Cuchulainn in red Ballymac Wisdom. One of two runners for Liam Dowling, ideally housed in red, a daughter definite opinion of Cuchulainn Angie, certainly capable of playing a big part in proceedings. In two is the old stager of the party, she's not quite 4 years of age, Battle Cry, owned by Patricia McGrath, trained by Paul Hennessy, a hugely talented daughter of Sparta Maestro and Brinkley's Stella. She'll look to get off the front. 3 is Burgess Elite, another very fast tracker owned by Sheila Spillane and JJ Fenley, a son of Kinloch Bray, and Borna Elite certainly has the pace to play a part in proceedings, just needs to clear that opening corner. In 4, the worthy favourite, Bocco's Brandy. What a star she's really turned into over 6 bends. Trained by Graham Holland for Bev Lockheed, the daughter of Ballymac Esky and Silverhill Joyce. With a clear passage, she's going to take some stopping. 5 is the defending champion, Ballymac Kingdom, bidding to become just the second greyhound to retain his Corn Cuchulainn title after the Great Ayrmount Test. This son of definite opinion and Cuchulainn Angie never runs a bad race. He's already a dual classic winner. And out in 6 is Priceless Jet, the dog that looks likely to set the standard here out front. Will they get to him? Well, we'll soon find out. Trained by Paul Hennessy for Brian and Kathleen Murphy, a son of Droopy's Jet and Ravenna. He has Derby pace. They're on the way to traps, folks. It's the final of the Corn Cuchulainn for 2021. The final of the 2021 Corn Cuchulainn. In 1, Ballymac Wisdom. 2, Battle Cry. 3, Burgess Elite. In 4, Bocco's Brandy. 5, Ballymac Kingdom. And 6 is Priceless Jet. 6 bends, 1.5 laps, but the trap's all important. And racing, good start on the outside by 6, Priceless Jet, gets loose from in second. 4, Bocco's Brandy, then comes 5, Ballymac Kingdom, and 1 up the inside, Ballymac Wisdom, but out front, and it is Priceless Jet. He's on by 6-7 lengths to in second. 4, Bocco's Brandy, look at him go out front, but is he far enough clear? Bocco's Brandy in chase, and then comes 5, Ballymac Kingdom. These 3 met in the semis in their first, second and third again tonight. It's Priceless Jet on by 6-8 lengths. Still Bocco's Brandy though is closing the gap in second spot, but can she get there? Priceless Jet, he's not stopping as quickly tonight. He's still on by 6-7 lengths. It's Priceless Jet gonna race home to Corn Cuchulainn success. Second is 4, Bocco's Brandy, and back in third was 3, Burgess Elite, but a brilliant display by Priceless Jet. He is Derby place, but he also has Corn Cuchulainn stamina. He wins in 41.39. Brilliant for Brian and Kathleen Murphy and Paul Hennessy. And the result of the 2021 Corn Cuchulainn, a 4th victory in the race for Paul Hennessy with Priceless Jet. In second, Trap 4, Bocco's Brandy, so brave in defeat. And back in third was 3, Burgess Elite. And again, that winning time, 41.39.
Susan Hennessy, before the race you said to us you don't watch the races. I hope you were watching that.
I stopped looking at the bottom 2 bends. I just started running for the pickup. I knew he was far enough in front, but I was afraid to check to see what she was coming behind him. So thankfully he held on. Brian Murphy rang Paul during the night or during the week, and he said, Paul, you just need to get him to stay on about another few lengths, just coming over the last 10 yards, and he did it tonight. I'm delighted for the dog. He deserved a big one, and we're absolutely thrilled for Brian and Kathleen Murphy, and we love this competition. We love the Corn Cuchulainn, so thanks be to God we won it.
Yeah, it's win number 4 for you. He came out well tonight, but around the first 2 bends, the greyhound in second was the one you didn't want.
Absolutely.
What were you thinking?
I was saying he's not far enough in front,
yeah,
and she's going to catch him. And that's why going into the 3rd bend I said, oh no.
Yeah.
But look what he did. He stayed on that little bit extra this week, and Fair play to the dog, and he's clocking everything. He's doing great runs every week, and I'm just thrilled for him that he held on and won it tonight.
Yeah, and you said he stayed on better. She never really gained on him, which proves that he is staying every week.
Absolutely, yeah. We were just saying it because the previous week we had given him an easy week. This week we sort of just worked him on a little bit because of what was involved, and it proved dividends there tonight. He was excellent.
Okay, you've bagged the big one over 6 bends. Are we coming back to 4 bends in a few weeks?
Possibly, yeah, probably. Unfortunately, there's no in the calendar for the likes of the 750, and it was a fantastic competition for the last couple of weeks. Every race was excellent, and there was great dogs in it. So, unfortunately, there'll be no 750 for him going forward. So, yeah, we'll come back. We'll have to throw our hat into the ring.
And would you go to the UK with him later in the year for staying races?
We'll do Shelburne now for the next 2 months. So a bit of a competition coming up here. So we'll please God he'll be sound and everything and healthy, and absolutely, we're not afraid of travelling, and we'll bring him over.
Good night for Kilkenny and Croke Park. Good night for Kilkenny and Shelburne. So well done.
Thank you very much. It's great.
We're here with Willie Rigney. Willie, we've just seen the final of the Cork Cuchulainn. What a final, but what a competition.
Yeah, very, very strong competition this year. A fabulous final. It's a testament to the calibre of entry that was in it. Unfortunately, wasn't here for the last few weeks to see it, but very, very good race in top class. Great to see. He's a champion dog. Once he led, he's going to be very, very hard to pull back.
And we got what we wanted. We knew he'd break, or we were hoping he'd break. And Bocco's Belly was the confirmed stayer, and she turned second. And with a circuit to go, it was game on.
It was game on. I thought actually, she might just pick him up, but impossible task for her. Going down into 5th, that game over. No way would you pull her back. But he's a very, very strong running dog. But a great field in general. The Bocco's bitch is very, very good, and the rest of them as well.
The 2 Ballymac dogs.
The 2 Ballymac dogs. You know what I mean? It's very, very strong competition all the way through. Some good dogs have gone out of it, and it's great to see. We get the complaints that 6 bend competitions are lacking in Ireland, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's great to see them getting that competition. There has been a good few races coming up to it as well. So hopefully they go on to better things.
Absolutely. It's a great night here at Shelburne, and we've a great few weeks coming up. Champion Stakes in a couple of weeks, the Derby after that. This is what it's all about.
It is indeed. There's a nice buzz around tonight. Small crowd, but it's nice, and everyone's doing things properly. We're great. The Champion Stakes coming up, Derby coming up. And we're after seeing a couple of future champions in the previous pups race as well. That was a very good stake as well, and they'll be heard tell of.
Yeah, well done, and enjoy your night.
Well indeed, and thanks very much. All right.